Well, here again. Bet you didn't think you'd see this screen again, but as it turns out, I am starting a character on FusionFall Retrobution, not FusionFall Redacted anymore. I will explain a little bit more about that situation as I go, but for now, I'm eager to get things started on the correct version of this game and, just progress through the game and, as usual, give my thoughts on it and everything, and, excited to start the game again.
Excellent! Bioscan is complete. Let's make sure your communicator is functioning.
All communication systems are functional, Dexter. I will be able to reconnect with the volunteer upon arrival in the future.
Affirmative. All right, I'm powering up the main engine now. You may feel a little bump. Wow, are you seeing these readings? A fine day for science indeed. Prepare for launch.
Ooh,
3,
what does this
2,
button do?
1, begin! No!
Error. You have been sent much farther into the future than Dexter intended.
Watch out! Holy cannoli, where did you come from?
Not now, number 5. We gotta move. Follow us.
Initiate training. Please move the mouse to the right to look at the mark. Good. Excellent.
Okay.
Now, very good. Use the WASD. Good.
When FusionFall
To move
first started,
backwards, press and
this,
hold the S key.
this was the
Very
area
good.
you were in. It's
While
called
moving,
the
you
future.
Excellent. You can also
you
move
start in
side
text
to jump.
square here,
Press the space bar.
unlike
To jump forward,
later on in the
hold
game's
the W key while jumping.
life cycle, you
Please
were in
jump
like,
onto
the
this
FusionFall
ledge
Academy.
to join Ben and number 5.
I think the overwhelming majority of people who play this
Here,
game,
take this weapon.
I feel, prefer the future more than the academy.
To attack. You can tell how much damage you are doing by looking at your
But
target's
once
health bar
you
at the top
actually
of your screen.
progress and such, I think more people might like the academy more because it's easier to get into the the past where the main area of the game is.
Nice work, guys.
But I just have a special
Those
spot
creeps
for
turn
the
back
future.
into fusion matter when you beat them. Make sure you collect as
even
much as
though
you
it,
can.
it
It's real
takes some
important
time
stuff.
to
You will automatically
get
collect
some
fusion matter
things
from
and
defeated enemies.
get
The
everything
amount
going.
of fusion matter you have is displayed in your fusion matter meter. As you defeat more enemies, your fusion matter meter will continue to fill up. Warning, more hostiles incoming.
We got more company. It's a Cyberus. Let's take him down.
Damage to you is indicated on your health bar. If your health reaches 0, you will be knocked out.
Yes, we did it.
Nice shooting, by the way. I just realized who you are. You're the kid from the past Dexter told us about. Well, you're in a world of trouble now. Look up in the sky. That's Planet Fusion, ruled by some nasty guy named Fuse. Fuse has covered the world with gross green goo, and those disgusting fusion spawns are wrecking everything.
Fuse's
Does it
monsters
seem like
have evolved
number
and adapted
5
to our planet. You should
shouldn't
see
be in
some
this
of them.
picture, and
They use
also
things
Ben?
called terrafusers
Kind of
to
seems that
infect
way to me
everything
that
with
they
goo.
should not be in this
If the
picture.
infection gets bad enough, Planet Fusion will absorb our world. Now that you're up to speed, can you go help number 2? We gotta go help the others.
I need some help with a super important mission.
Alright,
Report to
now
me
that
right
we're
away.
free of cutscenes
Your
for the
communicator
time
comes
being
with a
and so
built-in
forth.
mini-map. It will show you how to reach number 2.
I can't quite go into my
You are the
settings
marker in the
quite
center
yet,
of the
it
minimap.
seems.
The red marker on the minimap is number 2.
Alright.
As you move, check your minimap to make sure that you are going in the right direction. Note that you may need to go around large objects, like buildings, to reach your target. Look for the glowing energy rings to help you find number 2.
Yes, sir.
inspectors with a mission for you will have a...
This attack was no accident. An oil ogre is using a transmitter to broadcast our position. We need to find that monster and get that transmitter. You ready?
Yes, sir.
To exit, the mission's current objective is displayed on your screen. Your first task is to defeat the oil ogre that stole the transmitter. Use your minimap to locate your target.
Just making sure I can't go into my settings here. Okay. Right behind here. Well, I was hoping to lower the music and certain sound effects beforehand, but you know, this is fine regardless. So I'm
Nice
sure
work!
a
Bring
lot
that
of people
transmitter
that
back
will
to
watch
me.
this now and in the
Since you have
future will be
completed your
like,
first task,
oh,
your mission journal
so
has updated.
you're suddenly starting
To open
over,
your
you're doing
mission
this,
journal
you're in
contains
this area
information
now,
on
you're
all your
on this
missions.
Retribution
It tells you who gave you the mission.
server instead of the
It tells you
redacted
what
server.
you need to do. It also tells you
that
the
is
reward you will
because,
receive once you complete the mission.
I did
Click
not
the X
properly
in the
do
upper
my
right corner
research
of your screen to
beforehand.
close the journal.
And, you know, I should have done my research more, and I was ignorant. But basically, playing
Click
on
the X in the upper right corner of your screen to
on that
close the
server
journal.
I was playing with that, basically, I'm gonna link like a Reddit post here that was shared with me by
Click the X
a
in
very
the
good
upper right
member of the
corner of your
community.
screen to close
But
the journal.
basically, they are, they have been stealing assets from, like a FusionFall Legacy team and even
Click the
team
X in
that
the upper...
does
Your new
this
task is to
server,
deliver the transmitter
like
to
the
number
Open
2.
Fusion server
Note that your
and the
current objective
Retribution
has been
server.
updated, and a new
But-
red marker has been set to
So
number
yeah,
2.
so PSA to people that are playing on that server, people that are on that Discord, just be aware that there was some very shady things going on
Your
behind,
new task is to deliver the transmitter
well, not
to
even
number
behind
2.
closed doors, pretty
Note
much
that your
like
current
in
objective
the
has
wide
been
open
updated,
there.
and a new red marker has
So
been set
that's
to number
why
2.
it's not advised to give that redacted server any attention, give that server any, praise, anything, because, it's just, seems like a team of people
Your new
let
task
power
is to
go
deliver
to
the
their
transmitter
heads
to number
and
2.
just
Note
it's
that your
very
current
ego
objective has been
inflated.
updated,
So
and a new red marker has
what
been
you want to
set
be
to number
doing
2.
is playing on the Open Fusion and the Retribution servers, because that is where you'll find, like, majority of the community anyway. You won't have to worry about playing on a server that's gonna be
Your new task is to
using
deliver the transmitter
stolen
to number 2.
assets and assets
Note
from
that your
even
current
other
objective
games,
has been updated, and a new red
which
marker
was
has
really
been set
weird
to number
seeing
2.
as I was playing. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna make another short video about that whole thing, saying, hey, PSA about this, but and I'll mention this again in the future, but just
Your
stay
new
aware
task
that you want
is
to be
deliver the
playing
transmitter to number
on the
2.
Retribution server
Note that your current
or
objective
Open
has been
Fusion
updated,
server
and a new
that
red marker has been
includes,
set to number 2.
I think there are 3 different versions, like
Click on number 2
like
to talk to
the
him
restored
and update your
original
mission.
version of the game, another restored original version of the game with various exploits and cheats allowed, so you can, just, it's more of like a sandbox freeform mode than anything. And then you have the Retribution server here, which, there's a lovely community and a lovely team
Click on number 2
that are
to talk to
adding
him
and
and
fixing
update your
things
mission.
such as character models, textures, different bugs that was still in the game when it closed down. They're also like adding their own things, very carefully here and there, and they're really giving a lot of love and attention and very, very good detail to
Click
the
on
game
number 2
that
to talk to him and update your mission.
that I feel, and that a lot of the community feels that this game rightly deserves. So once again, final note, play on the Retrobution server, the Open Fusion servers, and join their Discord. Give thanks to the, you know, the development team and you know, community members that really make this place, you know, a very welcoming place, and, you know, in the end make this game better for everybody to play. So, you know, now that that's out of the way, let's, you know, get out of this tech square.
Characters with to accept your
We're ready for Nano, and I need your help. I think
I'm
Dexter's
ready
in
for
trouble.
Scavenge Nano.
Congratulations!
Can I go to my settings?
By
Yeah,
successfully
I cannot.
completing the mission from number 2, you have filled up your select.
Dexter has disappeared. You've got to see if he's in the infected zone. I'll check out here. There's no time to lose.
Yes, sir.
The most infected areas on the planet are called infected zones. Thanks to Fuse's Terrafuser machines, fusion matter is totally out of control inside. Huh, good thing Dexter set up energy shields to contain the infection.
Your new task is to enter the infected zone. To use the warp gate, target the...
Oh. Well, let me restart the game here, because I don't think it's going to cooperate with us right now. Strange. Yeah, it's kind of soft locked here, so I am just going to split some of these recordings together here. Okay, just had to restart the whole section here, but successfully loaded in, unsuccessfully jumped, and going into first
You can enter a
fusion portal
the same
in
way
first,
you enter a warp gate.
I guess, infected
First, select the
zone
fusion
in the
portal's
game.
alien tentacles.
Platforms up here for. Oh well.
Now, click the warp button to
Thank goodness you made it. I am over...
select.
It is you! I knew we would meet again. My stupid sister messed up the time jump sequence and destroyed the time capsule. We need to get you back to the past so you can save our world. Fusion Buttercup is in the next room. We must stop her before she can cause any more damage. Fusions are dark, twisted versions of this planet's heroes, created by Fuse himself. They are extremely dangerous, but I think you can handle it. Are you ready? Let's go!
Sir. Alright, Buttercup is our first Nano,
Buttercup!
since we're playing
Powerpuff
by the
Girls
future
rule.
rules here.
Congratulations! You have made your first nano. Like fusions, nanos are made of fusion matter. You have used the fusion matter you collected in your fusion matter meter to create Nano Buttercup. Don't be discouraged by her size. She may be small, but she is powerful.
Oh, I
Your
completely
communicator is now
forgot
a
that they
nanocom.
just
It
give
has
you-
the ability
they
to
make
store up
you
to 3
have the
nanos.
stun ability at first.
Whoa! That
You
does
have to
not sound good. You
switch
can
the
escape the Dex
scavenge
labs
ability
using the warp
later.
gate I have set up. I must search this area and make sure Fusion Buttercup did not steal anything from my headquarters.
Alright, see, dude.
Go to the warp gate to exit the area. To use.
Very nice weather, we initiate warp.
We can't hold Tech Square anymore! Get to the scamper! Hurry!
Nanos have power
Use
to
the
use Buttercup's
for a
power.
second of
Now that your enemy is stunned, you
Fusion
can
Fall
get to the
Retrobution.
scamper safely.
You did great, but it looks like Buttercup and the rest weren't able to handle those other terrafusers in time. Dexter says we gotta find Mandark so we can rebuild the time machine and send you back to the past. Let's get out of here!
Despite our best efforts, Tech Square has been lost. But this war is not over
One of the
yet.
things
Not
you'll
by a
notice
long
here
shot.
is that
Our
what the
time-traveling friend
Retrobution
here
team
is just the
slash
hero we
Fusion team
need.
did.
Between Mandark and number 2, I am
Samurai
sure you
Jack
will
is
be
a
able
good
to
example
rebuild
of,
my time
they're
capsule.
updating some
Don't
of the
worry
character
about
models,
me. I will
and,
be
you know,
fine.
they look
Get
great.
back to Sector V and to safety. Dexter, out!
All right, everyone. Next stop, Hero Square, Sector V.
Okay, so we're now going to be in the future. And we're going to be in Sector V specifically. You know, here's one of the things that's very cool about what the Retribution team is doing is that, you know, they have these little update ads that they place in the game.
I am glad to see
so
you made
you'll
it out of
see
Tech Square. Please come speak
in
to me right
the
away.
future
We
here.
must rebuild the time machine to get you back to the
Can't zoom out
past.
anymore. It's a limited map compared to what you're used to if you were in the past. It ends with Genius Grove in the southwest side here, and Goat's Junkyard and Peach Creek Estates are the, you know, eastern boundary here, with Sector V being the most northbound sector anyway, which it still is in the past, but, you know, right here, this would be Foster's home, and to the left of Genius Grove, it would be Eternal Vistas here. Yeah, I
Communications
mean, the
online.
game still looks great.
Do you require
I think for
initial-
now, I'm going to
Farewell.
stop recording and pick it back up in the next video. So once again, thank you all for watching. You know, feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions about, you know, the past or FusionFall, which, you know, there's plenty of stuff about that in the FusionFall wiki. But you know, for now, see you in the next video, and ta-ta.